Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So North Texas offense will have the opening possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He spins that thing down the middle. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Back to throw, it's Grant. Right on the money. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give on the option. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. North Texas really has it going on offense. Ball just inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. It's first and goal and looking for the first score. Got his man. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Pass interference. Offense.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. The give to the back.
And nice job by the defense. First and goal situation, you can expect run a lot of the times. They were physical, got in the backfield, stuffed the run.
Back to pass on second down. Using the quick game. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Flushed out of the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Look out, he's got room. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Zimmerman. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll try the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got enough for the first down. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Grant. Got his man out of the backfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The mean green now facing the meanest of problems on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the field goal caps off this first quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback running on the draw. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Wants to go up top on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker. He's able to win up front, sees the gap, he's able to beat his block and get to the QB.
So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. QB draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The run from the shotgun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. North Texas in the hurry up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the air, it's Grant. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. and they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Florida. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Going to the running game. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Moore. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Trying play action. Got a man, it's Moore. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. He wants to throw it again. Heaves it deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he will house it.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. To throw, it's Grant. Finds his big tight end. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Plucks it out of the air. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. Got his man on the outside. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker, it's Moore. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. The lead is down to a field goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat Hughes Stadium.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about shifting this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block it. He's already got 2 sacks.
And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Looking for a crease to the left. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll try it again. Sweet cut there. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Off play action on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's when QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you can tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up at that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 11 over Akron. The Maction never sleeps, and will
ball is free. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Looking for a man. It's Grant. That's caught. It's Freeman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. North Texas comes to the line on third and short. Now the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. Here's the return. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. On the move, it's Newman. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He caught it. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. North Texas will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Keeps it on the draw. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He's in open space downfield. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Quick release by the QB. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Grant. Working that left side now. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. North Texas in the hurry up. From the gun, running back on the move. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. and the field goal unit is on the field. That is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Back to throw, it's Grant. Gets it out fast. Hard-hitting tackle. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Wants to go up top. He's taking a deep shot. Pulls it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
First part of the equation complete with the touchdown. Now the 2-point try if you want to make the deficit just a field goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Give to the back. Slips a tackle, and he's got room.
Well, I think the running back is showing you his experience and his awareness. I love that run. Not so much about the game. I love the fact that he didn't run out of bounds. A lot of younger guys probably would have done that. You've got the lead here late. You want to bleed the clock. Really, really smart decision that time by the running back.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene.